Reaching Pelham Parkway. Transfer is available to the BX12 Select Bus Service. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the rear of the platform.
Backflips for $2, man. You gotta hit them, man. Come on, man. Yeah.
I need some more blind.
You think you Caucasian?
What?
Yeah, you think you Caucasian?
You better get... Do you think you Caucasian?
Do you think you Caucasian? Why you got some white hair?
Oh my goodness, Lord Jesus. This is blonde hair, Mariah.
Then why do you have white hair like you think you Caucasian?
Mariah, this is blonde hair.
Why do you think you Caucasian?
Get out of here, Mariah.
You think you Caucasian?
Move, get out.
You don't think you Caucasian. You is brown. You think you Caucasian?
Mariah, I know what color I am.
You think you Caucasian?
No, I do not think.
You need to get some good pussy or something because it wouldn't be having you on the internet worried about me and my shit.
Took my daughter to go see The Little Mermaid in Orlando, and this happened.
Oh, I need a refund on my ticket. No. We getting a refund because No. Hey, excuse me. We need a refund. What's going on? This is a kids movie. Oh my God.
We not
you sitting up here lying your ass off. That's why the fans
listen. That's why your husband look like Master Splinter, right? Bum. You're a bum.
More
you're a
hair
bum.
Than your
you're
wife
a bum.
Under that
you're
lace
a bum.
front that you
you're a
stole
bum.
for her.
And you need ratings.
Where's your
you
wife?
Bum. You're a bum. You're a bum. You
Where
stink.
is your
you
side tooth?
You're a bum.
No, you're a bum.
But you have my name in your mouth.
That's
you have my name in your mouth all the time. You bum. You're a bum. You're a bum. Say bum. Your husband look like Master Splinter.
What about
your husband is a bum too, right? Bum too.
What about him?
Yeah.
My husband in the house. Yeah. Where's your bitch?
I don't know about a bitch. I think you might be one. You might be one.
Where's
you might be one. You might be one. You might be one. You might be one. You're a bum. You're a bum.
And politics is simply people interaction, or you may call people relations. And anything that people do in contact with other people is political. Sometimes people will say, well, you can't mix religion with politics. I think that logically speaking, that's incorrect because religion is political if it has anything to do with people. Politics has to do with any interaction between people. So if you're going to have a function in religion, you have to have people interacting with each other. Preachers refer to in the Christian religion as their congregation, which means they are relating to people. They are interacting with people. They're talking to people from a pulpit on Sundays, usually. And they interact with people, I mean, in many, many other ways, according to their religious principles. You can't have a religion without people. Religions directed toward people in the traditional sense, and not other creatures. People are usually expected to be involved in religion. So if people are interacting with each other, that's politics. Anytime a person says good morning to another person, that's political. That's a political interaction. That's basic politics. Politics is not just going to the polls and voting. That is a form of politics, a segment of it, but that's not the general segment. The general segment is anything that people do or say, one person interacting with another, is political. And that's the way I have it in the book. And I think that that's accurate because I think that that's logical, and I think that that is also constructive. It's supposed to be constructive, accurate, logical, and constructive. That particular definition. People interaction, people relations, political, politics, polite, police, all has to do with people.
The system of white supremacy, racism, what it is and how it works is specifically designed and intended to result in both white people and non-white people thinking, speaking, and acting in a manner that is tragic, shameful, disgraceful, loathsome, contemptuous, grotesque, vulgar, obscene, indecent, etc. During the existence of white supremacy, the interactions between white people and non-white people, and between non-white people and each other, can best be described as tacky, trashy, and or terroristic, or the tragic arrangement. The term the tragic arrangement means the sum total of all of the things that non-white people and white people think, say, and do, or not think, say, and do in regards to their interactions with each other in all areas of activity, including economics, education, entertainment, labor law, politics, religion, sex, war, and counter war. The tragic arrangement has the effect of doing great harm to non-white people in regards to everything that they say and do in every area of activity. No part of the tragic arrangement that non-white people have with white people and with each other ever gets better than tacky. According to the evidence and based on compensatory counter-racist logic, the tragic arrangement is the result of the lack of will of the white people and the lack of the ability of the non-white people to do what is necessary to replace the system of white supremacy with the system of justice. The function within the system of white supremacy, and to function within the system of white supremacy, insanity is a requirement. And let me read that again. To function within the system of white supremacy, insanity is a requirement. Racist man and racist woman require that their victims cooperate in helping to maintain the system of white supremacy. To cooperate with the system of white supremacy is to promote an insane, out of balance way of thinking, speaking, and acting by all people. Welcome back. Welcome to On the Shoulders of Giants. Happy Monday. This is Joseph Ward, and I am continuing my review of Nelly Fuller's groundbreaking book, The Compensatory Code, or better known as the United Independent Compensatory Code System Concept, a compensatory counter-racist code, a textbook workbook for thought, speech, and or action for victims of white supremacy by the great elder Nelly Fuller Jr. And I am picking up on area 6, which is politics. And as you saw the opening video, you saw the trashy, tacky, and terroristic behavior. And you also heard Nelly Fuller say that politics is people interacting with each other at its core, at its base. Politics is people interacting with each other. And then to repeat it again, to function within the system of white supremacy, insanity is a requirement. So that explains our behavior and how we politic with each other. Black people in America, how we politic with each other. So in this episode, I'm going to be using the words politics, politic, and interact interchangeably. So going off compensatory logic, politics is how we interact with each other. So we're politicking, right? And we can see that not 100% across the board, but in too many of us in Black America, or just Black people throughout the world, how we interact with each other is trashy, tacky, and terroristic. And we are clearly insane. The system of white supremacy has driven us insane. But once again, insanity is a requirement. It's a requirement to continue a inhumane and unjust system. To continue an unjust system, you need to be insane. You need to be sane to produce and continue a justice. So this is the foundation that we setting for this section, for this area 6 politics. This is the foundation that we're setting. How we interact with each other and why we interact with each other the way we interact with each other, right? So let's continue. So this part is saying the quality relationship, right? So what is needed is a functional, codified quality relationship to replace the tragic arrangement, right? And once again, the tragic arrangement is the result of the lack of the will of white people and the lack of the ability of the non-white people to do what's necessary to replace the system of white supremacy with the system of justice. So the tragic arrangement is both white people and non-white people are willing and are conscious and unconscious participants in the continuation of the system of white supremacy. That's the tragic arrangement. So let's explore the quality relationship. So what is needed is a functional, codified quality relationship to replace the tragic arrangement. What is needed is the universal lifestyle expressed through the use of truth and in such a manner as to result in justice and correctness. What is needed is for every person to function as a universal man or a universal woman, speaking and acting in every area of activity in a manner that guarantees that no person is mistreated and guarantees that the person who needs help the most gets the most constructive help. Corrective actions. Behaving in a manner that can produce justice, not behaving in a manner that is insane. We are reacting to the insanity that we were born in. You merely adopted the insanity. I was born in it, right? This is how we were made. Negroes were made to be destructive.